Hello, fellow flyers. Howard Forder here with Forder Learn to Fly. Today is a great event, a live ATC fly-in event to the famous Oshkosh event. Now this is something called SimVenture, and it's your typical yearly summer trek into Oshkosh, the famous Fisk approach. Now this year it was canceled because of COVID, which is a heck of a decision if you have to make that. But PilotEdge and Experimental Aircraft Association, EAA, got together and said, let's make this happen as a virtual event. And as you can see here, look at the scenery behind me. You can see that, now this is the stock scenery that PilotEdge will give us, and that stock scenery includes a lot of airplanes on the ground, and it depends on your settings in your flight simulator whether you see them all, but complete with tents. Now, I've talked a lot about this in the first video where we did the approach to Fisk, and they sent us off to the right to the 36th left or right approach to the airport. Now, in this video, I promised that I would take the runway 27 approach, which continues on up the railroad track. So that's really what we're after here. First, we want to take a look at a diagram. This first diagram is the approach from Ripon, from Green Lake, up Ripon, through Pickett. And as you approach Fisk is when they make the decision. The live ATC decides which way you're going to go. They recognize you, they have you rock your wings, and you go left or right, or you continue straight on or go right. The last video, we went right and landed on 36 right, and we monitored the tower on 126.6. Now, this time, as we approach Fisk, we're going to get handed off to 118.5, and we'll head over to runway 27. So I wanted to show both approaches in this video, and it certainly won't be as long as the previous video because we don't have to show you all the preparation steps. Using the PilotEdge network on a tablet so you can see all the live planes and look at your sequencing. Also using other tools along the way. Now, the secret to these approaches is autopilot. They want us to stay at 1,800 feet at 90 knots. And if you're a faster plane like the Twin Baron, the faster planes can travel at 2,300 feet, 500 above us, 2,300 feet at a faster speed, I think 135 knots. So, the majority of us took the 1,800 feet at 90 knots, spaced ourselves half mile behind each other, and headed up through Ripon and headed up towards Fisk. All right, so our video is going to pick up where we left off. Last time you saw me approach Fisk and then get sent to the right. This time as I approach Fisk, you'll hear them give me follow the railroad tracks and change to frequency 118.5. So that's what we'll be doing. All right, so let's continue on now. Let's pick it up right just before Fisk, just before they recognize me and have me rock my wings. All right, and then we'll debrief after that. And part of this video is also supposed to talk about how you can prepare for a sim adventure. Even if you missed this one because the days have gone by quickly, there was only 4 days, you can certainly jump into another PilotEdge session or another event where we all start getting together with live ATC. It's a thrill for most of us to do SimVenture because this is the Oshkosh that we wanted to go to year after year in real planes, and now we get to experience what that was like. Let's go fly.
To get you over the railroad tracks, you can follow them to runway 27 for the right downwind. You can monitor tower 118.5. The red Cessna behind that Mini, rock your wings a mile southwest of Fisk. The red Cessna, a mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings. You're going to runway 27 as well. Nice rock. Continue up the railroad tracks. You can monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh. And a brown Cessna, a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings, please. Nice rock for the brown Cessna. Continue up the railroad tracks. You're going to runway 27 today. Right downwind inside the gravel pit, you can monitor tower on 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
All right, let's have a look at this NOTAM here. Here's where we're headed, right here on the railroad tracks. We're going to be turning for that right downwind, keeping it nice and tight. Reduce speed, a beam of the orange dot, and we'll just turn around here, not going out into the lake, and come right down and actually touch down on that dot. We're going to be taxiing on the grass all the way around to the end of the taxiway and all the way back. Lots of planes to see along the way, and eventually we would end up exiting down here and heading down. Let's just have a quick look at what that looks like. Yeah, we would end up exiting down here when we want to leave, and we would head back out on 36. The only exit out of the airport is on 36, and we're aiming for that orange dot.
Next is a green Cherokee, a mile southwest of Fifth. Rocky wings.
Gee whiz, I better change over to the tower frequency on 118.5.
Nice, right. Turn right into the grass and follow the flagman. Welcome to the show. And just come up the road south to the gravel pit. We'll pick you up by type and color downwind. Inside the gravel pit, we'll pick you up by type and color, get you downwind started. We're landing first spots. It's going to be the orange dot today is what we're aiming for. Once we get a lot of them, then we'll start landing more at the time. The red and white Cessna over gravel pit, rock your wings for me. There's a great rock for the red and white Cessna. Keep your descent going. Turn base, stretch, base turn. A beam the numbers. Runway 27, orange dot, cleared to land. Welcome to Oshkosh. All turns off the runway will be to the right, into the grass, and follow the flagman, all the way around as per the NOTAM. Red and white Cessna, nice job. Nice job on the field, red and white Cessna. Just one turn to final, just keep it rolling. And runway 27 orange dot, cleared to land. I got a fast Panther coming in over the gravel pits. Rock your wings for me. I already started descent there. Appreciate it. Great rock, great Oshkosh rock. Turn right, a beam the numbers, runway 27 orange dot, cleared to land. Traffic follows the Cessna base to final, short base to final. Welcome to Oshkosh. Beautiful heat here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin at Whitman Field. SimVenture 2020. Beautiful view for our day. The wind is calm today. Altimeter is 292. Following red and white Cessna, turn into the grass, traffic's landing behind you. And Panthera's already, thank you, sir. Great job. Welcome to Oshkosh, Red and White Cessna, Golf Runway. Thank you. Welcome to the show.
So you think that that would be the end of it. You've landed, now just pull off onto a taxiway and hit your destination like an apron or something. But not here at Oshkosh. No, we're going to be going all the way around. We're right here right now. The Hilton will be off to our right there. There it is. And you can see lots of planes. There's got to be 150 of them right here. But in order to even leave the airport, we have to still follow the same path. But here we have to go to the far end of the taxiway, follow the signs. It's very well signed, by the way, even in this scenery. And go all the way around the end of the runway, come all the way back, taxiing in the grass. You'll see tons more parking there also. And then if you wish to depart or even go over to the parking over for 36 left, we all have to follow runway 13 and 23. All right, and then eventually we'll be going down taxiway P, taxiway Papa, and then we'll take off on runway 36 and then right turn out. So this keeps the traffic flowing. So as you can see in summary here, we got traffic coming in on 36 left, traffic coming in on 36 right. Sorry, that's right. There's left. That's the Fisk Avenue approach. Then here is traffic on 27 that we just landed on. So we have traffic coming in on those two main directions. They have a north tower frequency we were just on. There's a south tower frequency, 126.6, that we were on in the previous video. And then all our taxiing is in the one-way direction all the way out again. All right, so that's how it works at Oshkosh. And that would be fun to do it for real, but thankfully we can do that with our simulators this year. And it was an exciting event just in that aspect alone.
Whitman Tower, radio check, please.